What up, guys? Welcome to today's video. We in the car, man. We in the car because it's cold outside. I was outside, but nevertheless, welcome to today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And let's get into it. Today's video, we're going to talk about umbrella terms. We're talking about umbrella terms. What are umbrella terms? Let's get into it. Umbrella term. First, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give an example. Okay. Umbrella term is I have a car. The car in that case is the umbrella term. You don't know what type of car I got. I could have a truck. I could have a 16-wheeler. I could have a Mazda. You don't know what type of car I have. Car is an umbrella term. It encompasses so many different aspects of a car. Or you could say I'm wearing shorts. Shorts are an umbrella term. You don't know what specific color they are. You don't know if I got baggy shorts, if I got tight shorts. You could say, basically, you know what I mean. Like, it's an umbrella term. I don't like umbrella terms. I don't like them. Especially when you put yourself into when you try to describe yourself using these umbrella terms, like you try to describe yourself as let's say, my bad, I'm hungry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. Like, I ain't eating all day, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to eat it, bro. Let me eat. Like, I'm hungry, bro. But yeah, umbrella terms, like, we're gonna discuss as to why I try to stay away from them. We're gonna discuss as to why I don't like them. Let me eat, bro. Let me eat. Cause I'm hungry. That's cool. Alright. For instance, religion, Christianity. Well, not that. You say, when somebody says I'm a Christian, or somebody says I'm spiritual, or somebody says yeah, things like that. Like, they're all umbrella terms. Like, they're all overall encompassing terms. They're all terms that bring about, basically, it allows anyone to have a personal belief that's different than maybe what you were trying to get at. Like, if you tell somebody, yeah, I just bought a car. You know, so they think, oh, he just bought a Dodge Charger. He just bought a fast car. That's one person. Or another person saying, oh, he just bought a truck. He said he bought a car, but I know he like trucks. So I know he bought a truck. He bought a Ford. Or another person saying, oh, he said he bought a car, but I don't think he ain't got that much money though. I think he got like a little cheap hand-me-down car. All that come from you just telling them I bought a car. You see how it's an umbrella term? It's overall encompassing. You know, it has a meaning, but the meaning can be subjective to. It's too broad. It's broad. And so when you start identifying with these umbrella terms, like you start saying, I am, how do I put this? Basically, when you just start, you know, when you identify with these umbrella terms and you use them in daily life like they're descriptions. Like you use them in ways that you think that they're more descriptive than they actually are. Like, you don't realize how non-descriptive an umbrella term actually is. Like, you don't realize how bland, how subjective these terms are. They're subjective to one's thought. They're not, like, you could say I bought a black Ford F-150. You gonna picture a black F-150. You can't picture anything else because it's not an umbrella term. It's a definite term. It's definite. But umbrella terms hide the person holding the umbrella. They hide the individual behind the term. That's what an umbrella term is. And that's why I try to be really clear and really pronounce, I try to be really clear when I'm speaking. I try to make sure that I don't use umbrella terms. If I do, then I'll backtrack and be like, but I really meant that. You know what I'm saying? I really try to, because you don't really want to be subjective when you're having a conversation, bro. You don't want your words to come off as subjective. You don't want your words to come off as, you don't want somebody to be able to like, well, I don't agree with this because I don't even know what you're talking about for real. You don't want that. You want to be as definite as you can when you're having a conversation. You want to be as definite as possible. So this is why, umbrella terms it's important to realize that they're there, realize what it is, and move away from it. Move to describing what you actually want. Move to describing what you're actually trying to get what you're actually trying to you're trying to get across. Move to describing the point you're trying to get across versus using the term and just being complacent with just saying, oh, I'm spiritual, or oh, I'm a Christian, or things like that. Things like that, though, you can't judge nobody, bro. Things like that, people create their reality, so you can't judge anybody, But when you say these things, you leave room for people to have their own notions. You have to understand this. And it's because you're describing yourself using an umbrella term. That is exactly why you're describing yourself using a term that is not definite, that is not as descriptive as it could have been. You're using a term that is broad. And there's just so many terms. I'm trying to think of one. It's so many terms that are just broad, but people use them every day, all day, and they use them. They identify with them wholeheartedly, and the terms are subjective to the another person's ideas. You basically subject yourself to others' thoughts. You subject yourself to others' opinions when you say, when you say I keep talking about cars because it's the easiest topic. It's the easiest thing to say. You say, you go to the dealership, you say, I want a black car. That's an umbrella term. You want a black car. They don't know what kind. It's a dealership. You got so many cars in that parking lot. You say you want a black car. That's an umbrella term. Instead of saying, I want a black 4-seater with all-wheel drive or something like that. You're being more descriptive. You're leaving less subjectiveness in. You're leaving less. You're not letting the person do their own thinking. You're thinking for them. And so, now we're going to talk about why we should stop identifying with these terms. Why we should try to be more descriptive in our life. Basically, you're leaving your life up to other people's thoughts. You're allowing other people to, create an image of yourself. They create their own image of you based on how you describe yourself, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize that when you say, basically, I'm about to turn. You can say, I'm studying sociology, or I'm studying this. I'm studying business law. What's your major? I'm studying business law. And you leave it at that. You don't know what kind of events, thoughts, emotions that person, that individual has had towards that major. And so when you just say, I'm this, I'm that, you leave it up to them to decide what you actually are. Decide who you actually are. You leave it up to them. You leave it up to them to decide what's actually going on in your life, even though it doesn't matter. But I'm just letting you know that this is what happens because you're using an umbrella term. You're using a term that is not as descriptive as it could have been. You're using a term that's broad. I'm cold. It's cold in here, bro. It's not cold. It's not. It's cold outside. But yeah. hopefully I got my point across. I know I did. I know I was eating the video too. I'm sorry, but I'm hungry. But I don't think I went as deep as I wanted to go, because I really lost track. I really lost, I really lost it. But I went deeper than the other term though. I was more descriptive than the other term. So I thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. I might make another video when it comes back to me and go deeper into what I really want to go about on other terms. But yeah. Thank you for watching.